Next up on my list of things to do is I want to make a pasta bake kind of thing for meal prepping for the week, well, the next 3 days at least. So I've got some mince out and I'm going to cook that up, and I'm going to try to do like a one pot thing where I cook the pasta, the mince and everything in the same pot or pan, and then it's only one dish to clean, right? So that's the idea. Whether it will execute like that, we will find out. Mind the fact that I may have a red face and look like a put wet hair. I am currently post microneedling my face and my hair, and I put oil in my hair. Just an FYI. But yeah, come along with me and make this pasta mince pot pie thing. I don't know what it's called. I'm just making it up as I go. Okay, first off, we're going to start with cutting an onion. I did cut half an onion for dinner last night, so I've got half an onion to work with, which is fine, that's plenty. So we're going to do half an onion, put that in a pan, and we're going to put a teaspoon of crushed garlic in there, because flavour. Okay, so we've got the onion. I'm going to add that to the pan. Now, I hope everything's going to fit in here because I haven't actually tested it out. Then I'm going to get a teaspoon, teaspoon of garlic, crushed garlic, a generous amount. And then we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil instead of drizzling. And then we'll wait for that to brown, and then we'll come back and do the mince and herbs. Okay, so the onion is looking a little bit browner now, so we're going to add in the mince. Now I've got beef mince, I think it's 500 kilograms, sorry, in a little block, which you wouldn't think is that much. No, you wouldn't think is that much, but it's quite a lot when it is broken up. So I might just pump the whole thing in one and then break it up when it's in there. Oh. Now, for the most part, the mince is just going to brown off now. The most of it is defrosted. There is this one piece that is a little bit of a chunk still, but that will defrost as it cooks. So we're just going to cook this until brown, and then we're going to add everything else. So we'll be back when it's brown. Okay, so the mince is brown. I am going to drain it just because it's healthier that way. You're not getting all the fat from the meat. However, if you use like venison meat, I believe it's not as fatty, so you can do that. Otherwise, beef is a good way to use it. It's just fattier meat. So we're going to drain it. I am just going to clean it up and scoop it out because that's a better method for me. So we're going to do that. I'm going to add the ingredients now for this. To start with, we've got diced tomatoes with capsicum and onion, extra onion flavour, I suppose. It's the only one I've got, so it's the only one we're going to use. We're going to use the whole can. It is 400 grams. Next, we're going to use beef stock. Now, I boiled the jug, and I'm going to do 2 cups of water, and then 1 oxy beef cube. Which is one of these, which is supposed to dissolve in the water, to be honest. So we might just put it in this cup first, and then we'll go from there. It's like a beef stock. We'll add the water in now. Okay, now I'm going to add milk. We don't have normal milk, we just buy almond milk, so we're going with that and hoping for the best. So I use the unsweetened stuff just because it's got no sugar in it. So we'll use 1 cup of that into our mix. This looks very interesting. Okay, so next I'm going to do some tomato paste because that can kind of thicken it up a bit. I don't really know how much I'm going to use of this. So I'm going to take the tab off. I'm going to just go that much for now. It's probably like 2 tablespoons. Add this leftover gravy because I don't want to waste it and I don't want to use it for anything else. It is pretty runny, so we're just going to pour that in as is. The thing we're going to do is add some spices. So we'll move around a little bit. We've got thyme leaves. Now I'm just gonna gamble how much I'm gonna put in here. It's not gonna be any particular measurement. We're just gonna YOLO it. Then we've got oregano, long time. Then rosemary. That was probably a bit much, but it is what it is. Paprika. Then I'm going to add some turmeric for the remedies of the turmeric being healing, and then I'm going to get black pepper just to make that work. Well, to be able to do its thing. It needs black pepper to be extracted, so black pepper is going in there too. I'm going to give this a mix and see how it's kind of looking. Kind of looks a little concerning, but we'll have to trust the process because that's all we have. Some spinach leaves from my garden. I just picked these before and washed them. The pasta portion of this, I've got 3 different options, so I'll show you what I've got. One option is chickpea pasta in spiral formation. So option 1. Option 2 is macaroni gluten-free pasta, and then option 3 is penne, I think it's pronounced, gluten-free pasta. So if I use this, I would use this, so then I can use these up. However, I could use the macaroni and not that. But I feel like I should just use these 2, because then that's using it up, and then that's not opening that to waste it, and then I could use this on actually macaroni. So I might use these 2. We're just gonna plop them in. I don't know how much that was, potentially a cup, but I'm just going to use it all because it's using it up. I hope this is still usable. I'm assuming it is. Not sure if it has an expiry date, but we're going to use it because it looks like it would be fine, right? I don't know. That's our brew so far. Anyway, hold on, I'll change it. So this is what we've got so far. This is what it looks like. It's going to hopefully cook the pasta within there, and it's kind of like a one-pot thing. Whether it's going to work, no idea. This is the first time I'm doing this, so we'll find out. Just to update you on how it's looking pretty good. I am going to grate some cheese, and I might put it into the dish and then put it in the oven with the cheese on top, so that it can have like a pounded cheese effect on top of it, so it's kind of like a bake. Even though that kind of makes it 2-dish meal, but whatever. But for now, I'm just going to let it cook a little bit longer because the pasta's obviously not cooked enough. So yeah, looking, I think, pretty much good to go in the oven. So we're going to transfer it into a plate, dish. Does that not look good? Or does that not look good? It's like a perfect moisture texture. I don't know if that's a word. I've grated some cheese, so we're just going to plop that on top. Cool, now that's all ready for the oven. We'll go put it in the oven for maybe 20 minutes, maybe 10-20 minutes to see if it melts, and it'll be done. Okay, so I just pulled the bake out of the oven, and it looks stunning how I imagined it to turn out. And so I'll just portion that up for lunches, and yeah, that's lunch for the next few days will work nice and easy.